And obviously, I'm sure Director Knight will get his wish after, so don't worry.
And this recording's only going to be seen, or rather heard, it's audio, by members of IA and Command Plus and the Marshals. So it's very, very limited.
Well, and at present.
At present, yeah.
Yeah. I need to talk to her. We can't be lying to people like that.
Anything else on this one or this topic?
What's my wish, by the way? Sorry, I kind of zoned out for a second.
Wear the same badge that you are around your neck.
Oh, yeah. I mean, listen, brother, like, you know.
Yeah.
All right. We'll go ahead and terminate this segment of the recording at 10:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
It's 1936 PDT (the best time zone).
Okay. Do you mind starting a new segment of the recording real quick? I've
Sure.
got a couple other questions. Okay.
Are you okay with asking those or answering those questions? I don't want you to feel like we're like talking at you.
Could you move the recording device a little far back? Because I want to
Yeah.
respond to a text and don't want to pick up the recording device.
Just don't pick up my recording device.
I try not to.
There's a SIM card in here. Interesting. Yeah, I can do that. Blah, blah, blah.
Sorry.
You're welcome. No, I was just giving Gray shit. That was my only problem with that court case, is when like 30 people came in and said the same shit over and over. And it wasn't me. It was like the 7 other medical people behind me. That
I was in. I got you. Okay.
Yeah, it was the other people.
I don't know if I can just say it. Like, did you think that, you know what I mean? Like, just say
I mean,
straight.
it's just the
I
four
don't know.
of us.
I'm not.
There's no way there's no way there's anywhere between 3,000 and 4,300 people watching us right now. Like, it's just the 4 of us. Right?
It's not about that. It's like, I think, you know. It's,
okay.
Yeah, it's fair.
Certain topics probably shouldn't be said out loud. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know. Yeah, like
probably the best.
Yeah.
Springfield's personal life. With all due respect to my commanding officer, sirs. All right, Blunt, you ready?
Yeah.
Recording is on.
All right. Starting up the recording there at 10:37 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
It's 1938 PDT.
Okay. Director Brian Knight, Marshal Skylar Sparks, Marshal Michael Blunt, and we are here with
Sergeant V. Gray with LSPD, badge number 225.
Perfect. Just got a couple quick questions for you on the way vehicle stuff works with termination. When an officer is terminated or resigns from the department, what happens to their PD vehicles?
Typically, people just kind of like leave them in the garage in MRPD, but I have heard of cases of them being decommissioned.
Okay. What do you know what the process of decommissioning a PD vehicle is?
Taking the lights off, light bar off, the ram bar off, and the whatchamacallit livery.
Okay. Does that involve like cutting the wires to the other lights that are installed in the vehicle and like disabling the sirens or anything like that in any official capacity?
I don't know. I've never had to decommission or get one decommissioned, so I'm not sure. I just know that, you know, gotta get yank the light bar off and the ram bars and all the other stuff. I would assume, yeah, you would be taking those out.
Okay. Do you know who typically handles that?
I think any mechanic can. I'm not really sure.
Well, I guess within the LSPD, who would approve a vehicle being decommissioned for a former officer?
I would assume, like I said, I don't know the answer, but like my brain would think high command.
Have you ever seen one be approved in your 10 years high command?
You mean command?
Or command, yeah, sorry.
I don't think so. I don't know if it's even like ever happened.
Okay.
Shockingly, shockingly, there's never been like anyone that like that I've had to fire that like really personally owned one. So it's kind of rare, I would say.
And just to clarify, without it being decommissioned, it's not legal for folks to operate them while they're no longer employed by the department, correct?
Can you restate that?
if somebody's not employed by the department, they're not authorized to operate those PD vehicles, even if they're personally owned, if they've not been decommissioned.
Correct.
Okay.
I believe it would still be considered a government vehicle.
Okay. Is it your understanding that being suspended would put your employment in a status such that you would not be authorized to operate PD vehicles?
More than likely, yeah. I mean, like we turn in badge and gun when we're suspended, our keys. So I would assume that like you probably shouldn't drive your own personally owned vehicle.
Are you aware of any of Kyle Pred's personally owned PD vehicles being decommissioned?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Are you familiar with the penumbra that Pred would drive while he was on duty as the chief of police?
Yeah.
Can you describe it?
It's like a lavender color.
Okay. Does it have a light bar?
I don't think so.
Did it have livery?
I can't really remember. It's been a while since I've seen him in that.
When you put a LSPD livery on a penumbra, are you able to change the color?
That I don't know. Shit driver don't have a penumbra.
Okay. Are you familiar with the concept that several of the LSPD liveries are only available in the black color?
Yeah, but I know we can change some of them. I don't know which ones that we have paint for though.
Okay. Have you seen Pred operating that same vehicle post termination?
No, I think I've seen him in a truck though.
Have you seen anybody operating Pred's PD vehicles post termination?
I might have seen like an Interceptor or a Buffalo out. That was us. You know, we were driving it
Okay,
on patrol.
but no civilians.
Don't think so, no.
Okay. All right, Brian, you got anything on that front?
Did we ask what color Pred's Interceptor was? The penumbra?
Yeah, he said
Yeah,
it
he
was
said
like
it's
a lavender color.
Lavender?
Yeah, lavender.
Just to clarify, that's like a light blue purple-ish color.
Yeah.
I'm just impressed that you know what? Never mind. You can. I thank your wife for that. On the record, I thank your wife for you knowing.
I'm kind of not a too much. Is that kind of like a light purplish almost?
Yeah, it's like I would say it's a mix between like a light purple and a light pink almost.
Mm. Okay. Lavender is like very. All right, that's all I got.
1 second. I've just texted you a photo of the penumbra in question. This photo was taken today. Is this the same color?
Are you sure it was the right number?
Did you get a new phone?
Yeah, I got stolen by.
What's your new phone number?
It is 420-859-5742.
Okay. I've just once again sent you a photo that is labeled in report number 40502 as penumbra.
Chat, I am like
light
hurting
40502
after like I'm so tired from working out.
Is the penumbra that Pred would drive on duty?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure is.
Confirm that was a yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like tired, like ready to pass
Anything
the
else, guys?
fuck out.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go ahead and terminate this recording then at 10:43 p.m. Eastern
Night
Standard Time. Thank you.
1944 PDT. Thank you. You got anything for us off the record, Gray?
No, I don't.
You sure, buddy?
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about termination, all that kind of shit. I mean, unless things have really turned to that, where, it shouldn't be. You know what I mean? We're here to uphold the law.
I'm just a paranoid freak.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
No, I get it. The retaliation is really shitty sometimes. So, well, let me let you out then.
All right, thanks, guys.
If you need anything, buddy,
Thank
you got my
you.
number. Let me know, okay? Appreciate your patience and tell you I mean this so much. Tell your wife I said hi. So.
I will.
she's really incredible. We're gonna see what we can do to continue helping.
Oh goodness. Okay.
Yeah, very lucky. Watching you, Gray. Don't you fuck up.
Trying to figure out the best legal route to go about this.
Which one?
That's not a threat.
The injunction to lock down the vehicle, and then I guess the seizure of the vehicle. Whether to go through criminal asset forfeiture or to do it in the impeachment docket as a motion for an emergency injunction.
Hmm.
For what?
Best course of action legally to go about the seizure of the Pred Speedy vehicles and an injunction ordering him to stop operating them. I could do it in the impeachment filing. I could do a separate filing. I could do a criminal asset forfeiture for the vehicle, and then do a motion for an injunction in there. What do you think? What's the best route?
For seizing all his PD vehicles?
So I guess first step is locking them down. Getting an order for him to stop operating them while he's not a law enforcement officer, and then ultimately seizing them back to the PD or decommissioning them, like properly.
I would file a civil suit. It would be like the state of San Andreas or San Andreas State Marshals versus whatever his vehicles are. So like his penumbra with the plate and then comma et al.
Mhm.
And then I would file an injunction request for a court order to have those vehicles locked down for temporary police custody, and then following that would be obviously a revocation. Now keep in mind, once we do that, that's going to be a revocation. That's going to be like precedental setting for a revocation for all police vehicles from everyone, and we're going to have people up in arms about it. So expect this to be an uphill battle. It's an easy uphill battle, but it's an uphill battle nonetheless.
Yeah, right.
Because it's going to be a lot of docket filings. It's going to be a lot of copy and pasting for asset forfeiture.
There's also the other bullshit of, did Pred take it out or did Carmine take it out? Did Pred give permission?
Did we assume that he has a key to that vehicle?
If it's a shared garage, yeah. There's also
well, you
this.
Can go get a key.
I don't think we got to go through all that extra, but it's one of those like keep in the back of your mind, right? Carmine might have gotten pinched here, but Pred very much could have been driving that vehicle prior to Carmine, right?
So the challenge is we obviously, the motor pool attendant at PD keeps pretty decent logs of who's grabbing what vehicles.
Yeah.
My understanding is this vehicle was parked at Pred's house, and I don't. I don't think there's information on who necessarily grabbed it out of the garage, who would be keeping that record.
Oh, no. It's not about the record. It's, does Carmine live there? Did he take it out? Or did Pred take out that vehicle that should not have been taken out and give access to Carmine?
I know Carmine has keys to that house because I saw him opening and closing.
So he has inherent access to the vehicle. Or at least he temporarily did.
Yeah.
I don't know why the fuck. You should have seen Pred there. He was interjecting as he normally does, making about himself.
Why do you look like a 23-year-old like creative writing student like at a bean machine about to order a
I'm writing
LSPD
off out of the script.
Oh, okay. That's base, sir. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
What is your feelings, Brian, on the whole locked storage stuff and possession? We were kind of broaching it on scene.
I think
a little bit more time to think about it.
I think the argument can be made, and in the court case, it can be noted that like you're not super fussed about it, because the true fuckery here, in my opinion, is this goes, what we found today completely fucks Rhodes over. And I'm not here to fuck. I am here to fuck him over because that guy's a lying piece of shit.
He sure fucking is.
And so I did not really, after hearing some of the interviews, I think everything he did was operating under bad faith. So for me, blood's already in the water. And for me, this action, this is evidence that, okay, should Carmine be driving the vehicle around? No. Is he foolish enough to do it without knowing any better? Yes. Should he possibly face criminal charges? Yes. But I think the bigger thing that came out of this is evidence that they never fucking actually fired him. Or they did, but they didn't. Like, they didn't do any of the due diligence. No, Rhodes just fucking threw motherfucker keys. Yet, you know, they did none of the work following it, right? My point therein is this, is that they were haphazard in their initial firing by just letting it exist. And then when they had to haphazardly fire him again, they, just like he said, wasn't even sure if Pred accessed the armory. He wasn't even sure. He didn't even do the due diligence to ensure that all of Pred's items were taken. So much so that they didn't even ensure that the vehicles that he had access to were taken back. No, they just said, that's not my job. And that's kind of been, like, when I zoom out of everything that's happening, LSPD, what is this argument going to look like? Whether it's whatever this Carmine thing is. Carmine went to Jenna. Jenna told me that Carmine went to her and BCSO and some kind of legislation shit. I didn't go into detail with Jenna about it, but he wants to, like, do something with legislation. He also, same thing he wants to meet with us about. I don't know what the fuck it's about, but everything that I'm seeing here to me reads as LSPD wants us to be daddy, right? They want us to manage them. It's almost like they want us to be the commissioner's office. I don't want that. I know y'all don't want that shit. At least I hope not. But what is happening here, right? Go where to, we can't even fucking fire our people properly, right? It don't make no damn sense. And what's the argument that Rhodes brought up? I know I'm ranting a little bit here, but like,
no, pop off game.
He wasn't fired. Okay, then why didn't you fire him? Why didn't you fire him and instead fucking give him ass chief? None of those arguments make any sense. It doesn't matter which road you take. I don't know.
One thing I do want to make sure you're both aware of is that when
Yes,
he was
sir.
fired, Rhodes did not remove his weapons license. Even though it was just a PD weapons license, he subsequently went to ammunition and bought a civilian firearm, came to PD to have it registered, and then it was seized and his weapons license was removed. But he
I don't
used
think-
that
we
license
shouldn't
that
charge him
Rhodes
for that.
issued him
That's-
to.
I agree that we shouldn't charge him for it, but like, I think Rhodes right now is the bigger hurdle.
Yeah, no, my
right?
point
Oh,
is,
100%.
And it's
Rhodes
more
didn't
negligence,
remove-
further negligence.
Yeah.
Is there
Yeah.
a report on this at all?
Yes. So if you look,
It's in my Pred Master IA stuff.
I'm not sure. I saw Frank, I think, is the one that put up the report. Yeah, 40391.
You should listen to
course.
Maxwell's interrogation, by the way.
I will.
She
I hate that woman.
actually, I don't think really was very protective. And the only
Oh.
non-answers that I think towards the end were more of a, I don't want to be targeted for this answers, you know?
Maybe
Like-
she shouldn't. Never mind. Okay, I will review it on
Yeah.
my end so I can.
One
formulate-
thing, Sparks, and I got to correct you on this.
Yes, sir.
I do not like that with V Gray, we are not upfront for what the reason of these interviews are. We should be. He's not the bad guy, right? And
sir.
secondly, when he asks, what is this for? That to me is concerning, right? I think from a strategic perspective, yes, if this was a criminal, right, and we're trying to get them for the last time, lie your ass off, right? Or be coy as much as you want. These are our colleagues. And some of their decisions, you heard the fear from V, right? As I did with the 2 interviews with Maxwell and Ruby, is I said, hey, this is going to be about the road situation and the hiring of Pred. Let's be upfront with them, because in this moment where they're vulnerable and they are being asked these questions, they need to trust us. And if we break their trust, this might be the only opportunity to gain it, right? If V found out like later, like, oh shit, this got used on roads and he didn't know about it, he's never going to trust us again, right?
Yes, sir. May I add a point to that?
Mhm.
I told him that before he came to the observatory.
I understand.
The one thing I need to correct myself on is saying that it's not used currently. And I will
Okay.
do that going forward. I
Yeah.
did tell him that before we started the interview over the phone. I told him that. I told him about what the intention was when we sat down, and then on the recording, if you review the very beginning, I tell him that again.
I got you. That's mostly the one that took me aback, is when he said, is this going to be used by something? You know, we should just be upfront about it, because
Yes, sir.
the worst thing that's going to happen is he goes, oh my God. And yes, he might go tell a bunch of people, and yeah, they may try to cover it up and stuff. But, you know, we should if it's roads, chop them up, right? But if it's the others, we treat them with as much openness as we can. And if it's something we can't really answer, we say, we're not sure yet, or, you know, let them know that it's an active investigation. It's not a matter that we can speak to just yet, right? But
Yes, sir. Will do.
all right, okay. Have we spoken to BCSO yet? Do you know?
Ricky Dallas is waiting for an interview. He was originally going to. Sorry. Put that text message away. He was originally going to interview, then some doctors got kidnapped, but turns out they didn't get kidnapped. It was just some dumb clown shit.
Okay.
So if he's still on duty, he is awaiting to be interviewed, which he is. And if you'd like, I can give him a call.
No, you're good.
Knows he said, and I quote, I don't know anything about that. I'm shift 3. I don't deal with LSPD, but I can talk to you about it.
Okay.
So
no, you're good. Up to you. I'm gonna try to get more done tomorrow. I spoke to Jenna, let her know that I'm gonna speak to some of their folks in the morning.
Yes, sir. I told Frost when we interviewed him. I asked if it was okay, and he said, "Yeah." He said if you listen to his interview, he said, and I quote, "My people should be willing to talk about it, and if they're not, then come talk to me."
Mhm. Beautiful.
So, which is not something I prompted. It's just something that Frost said. You know, Frost. It's his demeanor. So
yeah, 100%.
Since we're on that topic,
Mhm.
can I break off onto a different discussion that doesn't have anything to do with
Yeah,
IA
yeah.
or faceless or anything?
Absolutely.
So I've been here for about a month, just over a month. I was wondering if there's anything that either of you have seen that I can improve on, anything that I'm doing good with, or anything you'd like to see me do. I just want to make sure that I'm within the guidelines and the directive of the marshals, if that makes sense.
You are lucky to have I'm gonna correct in the moment. So if I haven't brought
Yes,
it
sir.
up, then there is nothing that needs to be brought up. I don't hold things back. You know what I mean? I see a problem, I'll bring it up right then and there, right? Just like we did just
Okay.
now. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I think you're on a fantastic path. I think generally, I think you're very on top of things. Yeah, no, you're doing great. So
Understood.
all right.
Okay.
What's your rank? Oh, yeah,
I'm
you're a
deputy
deputy.
marshal, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right. Awesome. All right.
You were there when I was sworn in, sir.
Look, you know, when you micro as much as I do every day, it's
That's fair.
like we just promoted Nakota earlier, and we threw him someone.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Okay, I'll add the 9/11 thing, 1911 thing to the general roads corruption thing. Do we want to wait until we interview every single command and high command before pressing the warrant, or should we just like what's the line here that we want to do?
Yeah, how many more do we really want to do? Like, we're
I would argue that the real people, like from the King, it sounded like it was mostly shift 1 that had a meeting with Rhodes.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
like
late shift
Davenport, you know, it looks like shift 2 is kind of kept in the dark, based on what Ruby said.
I would agree. So I don't know if you've heard the Maple interview from yesterday, sir.
Oh, that's what I was going to listen to. Yeah. How'd it
Yes,
go?
sir. He did eventually get sort of defensive. And there will need to be some correction that was just corrected in this one that I will go forward, but was utilized in the previous one. Because he asked, like, obviously he was told beforehand what the discussion was, because it should be fair.
Mhm.
He was a bit defensive on the end up being the reasoning. That being said, he stated that he lists off a bunch of command members approached Rhodes and discussed with him about how they did not like that it was going to happen because it was the day after. The day after, or the morning after Pred was convicted, that is when Rhodes had a meeting with Shift 3 to get like everyone on board for like a quasi they call it like a unified police department for some reason. Skylar, have never heard of that. So I don't really understand. But they were trying to be more unified in third shift because there's low numbers.
Mhm.
And so they had this round table thing, and then that's when Rhodes told people there. And so the command members that were there, plus some other command members, had a smaller meeting and said, and it was almost unilaterally was like, this is a really shitty idea. And so Maple and a couple of command members went to Rhodes that same day and said, this is not a good idea. And then essentially, my professional opinion is Rhodes gaslit them into believing his bullshit ideology with whatever is going on. But obviously, I encourage you to listen to the Maple interview.
But
But
what did he say? Like, what was his positions?
Maple's position or Rhodes' position?
No, Maple. Like, what did he say? Right?
He originally thought it was a very bad idea and that you shouldn't be doing that because he's a violent felon. He said if he goes through the expungement process, he doesn't have any charges or felonies, then yes, of course, if he could be hired back on.
But at the end, he agreed to do it.
He agreed with Rhodes because Rhodes stated, this is a quote from Maple, that Rhodes has the best interest in the PD in mind and is intending to challenge the legislation because it doesn't say that none of that can happen, that what has transpired can happen. And Maple believes fully that Rhodes's intentions are good behind his own decisions.
Did Maple believe Pred was fired?
He obfuscated that answer. He stated that from his understanding that the mayor cannot fire people, so he was
Maple
suspended.
did?
Yes, he obfuscated the answer. I mean, obviously, when you go to listen to it, you'll
my
hear it
Lord.
yourself. But that's basically what happened.
We're gonna become like. You know what makes me fucking lose my mind?
Pop off, King.
We need legislation to be simpler, but these dumb fucks, okay, know exactly what they're doing. They don't need to be told, don't put the fucking fork in the goddamn switch. But they want everything written down. But if they operate that way, it's fucking asinine.
But they didn't write down the decommissioning. Everything needs to be written down, but they didn't write down the decommissioning of this dumb fucking penumbra.
Because it's short-term mental gymnastics, right? You got, this is what I like V, right? But you heard, I don't think I could have asked a more straightforward question about, like, you know, is it a good idea? I forgot what my question was, but in regards to, I don't remember precisely what I asked him, but I said, you know, would it be damaging to the department to hire a violent felon? Something along those lines. But the answers were, but LSPD feels good. Okay, but what about the outside? Oh yeah, ADMC was mad. But to me, the question is, so obviously you are a law enforcement agency. You have a violent felon that is, you know, commanding you. The question isn't about your feelings. It's about your ability to operate as an organization to uphold the law and order. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
100%. Yes.
It's too, when I think of like a system, right? Like a Plinko board, right? You know, you put the thing in and it's going to land in one of those sort of things. It's like we're playing a different, we're over here playing Plinko. This fucking, they got the TikTok toe board. Like it's, you know what I mean? That's what I feel like.
TikTok toe board.
Yeah.
Oh, God
It's
bless
like what
this
happens when you
department.
put the thing in the, when you put this, you know, when you put the little chip in the Plinko board, when you put the chip in the thing, they say, well, you still need a couple more chips for, you know, for for a win in the tic-tac-toe board. I don't know.
I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. So in Maple's thing, I guess I can go back to his interview. He goes over people who were originally discussing it with Rhodes, which was less than 24 hours after the conviction, which means we need to interview Remy. Blunt, do you have the spoons to interview Remy tonight with me? Question mark.
Yeah.
Espinoz was at the meeting.
Yeah, he was there. Yes, he was.
She's worth interviewing, I think.
I also trust Espinoz's opinion to not necessarily align with, but I guess we'll figure it out. I trusted Rhodes not to be insane either, but here we are. It's not
yeah,
what I wanted on my
Moss.
bingo card. We could do Moss. I don't know how late
Moss
Moss
is
gonna
around.
be around. I can call her really quick and just bang these out.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to get some rest. I'm
Have a good night, sir.
fucking absolutely cooked. I've been
Bye,
waking up early
Sergeant.
now. So, all right. You have a good night. If you need me, anything urgent comes up, feel free to send him up.
We'll do, sir.
Good night.
No,
All right.
no, Knight's going to bed, so I was giving him a good night.
Yeah.
I'm not tucking him in today. Oh, hey, are you super busy? Like scale 1 to 10. That's pretty.
I'm slowly realizing what's wrong with the police department. Questions of who should and who should not is not about the law. It's about goddamn feelings. What do you think of this? I rather fuck with this as like an indoors, you know what I mean? It's a little much, it's a little preppy, but it's kind of nice. I think what's happening is feelings versus law. And that's why we're getting these impasses. Everything's fine as long as the PD is happy. But the thing is, you can't, like, we have to operate on the law. What the hell happened? I think by bare minimum, right? It's hard to conceive how we can charge people with crimes but equally say it's okay for PD to do the same crimes. And that's the bit that I fail to understand, how you can defend, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, because of the lack of balance, ultimately? Yeah. You might be right. But she's probably processing someone. I should probably... We'll let her know some faceless shit might go down tomorrow. I'm going to be honest, though. I think it's less concerning about that. I don't think people should be afraid to lose their job for being honest about it. Like V. And I also think that the Pikachu face is what makes it. I think it's more the Pikachu face or the notion that there could be a legal wrongdoing in any way to put a stop to it, especially when it's in the most egregious cases. Nice car. I've got a sliver of health left. Yeah, PD did. Back in the day, it was High Command that was in charge. But High Command, yes. The answer is yes. All right. A little bit of Tarkov Arena and then bed. Oh man, I've never been this pooped in a minute, chat. This is gonna pass right the fuck out tonight. Did you guys like that I started the stream a bit earlier? I feel like there was more content throughout the day as a consequence. Yeah? Fuck. Buy one of these. The Peacekeeper. All right, throw that in there. Very good. Sacrifice that shit. We'll go do a little bit of We're not gonna get soap in time. Oh fuck! I need a metal fuel can in 2 days, otherwise I'm gonna miss out on this. How do I get a Fountain Raid fuel can? I guess I can do quickly a reserve and hope I get a fuel can or soap, and then we'll exit out. And then I'll do arena, and then we'll call it a night.
Do not forget quest items.
Yeah, I know, man. Oh yeah, also I gotta look at these Roman chairs. I was gonna buy one. See, this has the leg stuff. This is dual hyper extension. Ah. But this is a Roman chair hyperextension.
Match found.
Yeah. So I don't mind this one, but the thing is, it doesn't. Does this do what this does? I can't tell. Does that flip down? I think it does. I feel like, can't you get both of these in one though? See,
Raid
this is
starting.
closer to what I feel like I actually want. But this is 180 degrees though. Wait, it allows 45 degrees and horizontal. How do you get 45 degrees on this though? Okay, so it goes straight, but then where do your legs go? You know what I mean? If this goes down, where does your legs go? That's not 45 degrees. Oh, maybe it goes down here and then oh. Do 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 do. Chat, how crazy was today? Good day of RP, if I don't say so myself. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm gonna be honest, you know what I need? I need to just look at like a website to see what's out there because there's so much different shit. I know that's like one of the things I'd like to get, but I also don't want to go buy something and not like I don't want to end up going and like buying something that I'm not actually looking for, you know? It's too easy to do. You end up buying the thing, and then how many times have you ever bought something in life and then like it turns out not being the thing you wanted? You find out like later and you're like, oh fuck, I actually needed that thing that was like $30 more or less. And then you're sitting there and you're just like sad kecked. You got your hands stuffed into your palms, and you're asking yourself, how? How could that have ever happened? I need gasoline or toilet paper. Oh my God, we got another ASIC. Suck my dick. Alt F4. You just feel so vulnerable in that moment. Yeah, you're just like, fuck! I think it's the multi-purpose one. I think that's why people buy this shit. This is actually absurd. Okay, that's kind of cracked. Okay, not gonna lie, this is actually insane. Wait. Okay, not gonna lie, this is nice. Oh my God. Oh my God. I hate when I see something like this. That's so nice. Oh my God. What the fuck? Okay, bro, but look at the price here. It's fucking $1,300. Okay, let me check Facebook Market. Hold on. Yo, fuck out of here, bro. Why did I have to see that? You know, it's like, man, I need this thing and this thing. And then you look at that and you're just like, oh. All right, let me check Facebook Market. I can't install Facebook for some reason. No one's got it. Boston. Oh, these are gonna run out. Rip. Rip these two. Do you have one of these? I have to win 4 rounds. Whatever. We threw away a little bit of XP. Dude. There ain't no way I'm going to be able to finish this in time. But it's fine. We'll do what we can. Wait, what the fuck is this gun? Where did this gun come from? What the fuck? I didn't make this gun. Oh, this fucking pussy bitch. All right, good shit. Good shit, bitch. Yeah, there's going to be a race against the clock right now. In 5 minutes, we need 3 rounds. Fuck. Oh my God, what is he doing? I have no idea how I ended up with this shit ass gun, bro. I wonder if they're just gonna turn off. He's pushing. Good. Yo, what up, boys? I feel like I don't know why I got this fucking gun. I never picked this shit. It's like an AK with like a shitty, like, extension to a barrel. Oh my God, bro. Fuck me in the ass. Oh, I deserve that. I didn't hear him push up that far. Gonna kill you, bastards! Yeah, see? I got fucked. We got all the kills we needed, and then no bueno after that. Fucking sucks. Oh well. I ain't too mad. Sorry about that. That was a good shot, though. Oh my god, bruh. Killing all my teammates, bro. Why are we all why do we have all these dog shit guns right now? What is happening? I quit. I quit this game, chat, officially. For the next 60 seconds. Mmm. This is fucking huge, though. This is a little bit more than I'm looking for. This is way more than I'm looking for. Like, this is dope. Yeah, I ain't quitting shit, bro. I'm just playing like complete fucking dog shit. Oh my god, bro.
Bro, are you fucking retarded?
Yeah, I'm retarded. Why you
How
been?
many team kills do you have?
Don't worry, I got this.
How are you shooting up?
He's right in front of you, dumbass.
There you go, pussy.
You are so lucky.
Oh my god, I won the game. Yo, bro, the sweet tears right there. Yo, brother, that was so good. Yo, there was so much rage of anticipation. Oh, it's kind of fucked up. I laugh at that, if I'm gonna be honest. 7,000 is pretty good. 8,000 is pretty good. Kill 5 enemies. Kill 5 enemies. 7,000. Okay, let's do those. And then I'll do these. Okay. I don't know why I have this gun, though. I never selected this. That's what really fucked me up. I had some, like, weird... Like, what is this weird shit? It takes a normal... I think this is an AK-102. And it adds such a weird, like, little thing to add an attachment to it. Oh, that was selected. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Last game, boys, and then I gotta go to bed. I like this. This is just too much shit. Excuse me. Like, that's cool, but it's like too much going on. You know, the reality is, chat, most equipment like that, the main issue one's going to be in middle plane. Where's the op? Did we take him out? I don't see him in tower. What are my tasks? Oh, eliminate 5 people in 1 match. Okay. We gotta go demon mode. Brother, are you masturbating while playing? What the fuck's going on? It's because those are some fucking sound demonic as shit. What the fuck? Yeah. Man, I'm not looking forward to all this fucking taxes again, man. I think they're all back in spawn right now. I'm gonna push C. Wait, did I kill him? I didn't kill him. Okay. Fuck, I need 3 more kills. No, we're gonna win too quick. Guys, I need us to throw around. I need 2 more kills for 2 of my quests. Plus, throw 2 rounds for me, please, man. We're doing too good.
I know, I'm trying to finish the questions.
Wait, you are too? All right.
Yes.
All right, let's make sure we lose this next one. Get your kills and then die. Fuck, I needed 1 more. Fuck. Oh, I almost had that shit. All right, whatever. I only need 1 kill now. Let's go. Oh, maze.
Hey, what's push to talk for you guys?
It's mouse fort.
I'm gonna have to fix mine.
You have to set it. I think you have to set it to push to talk and then set the key bind for arena.
Okay.
I need 1 more. Uno mas kill. Fuck! I should have held that angle. You know, mistakes happen. It's all good, though. All right, boys, I'm going to bed. I love y'all. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Peace, peace. Love you, dudes. Love you. Bye. Good night. Later, dudes. Peace.